Welcome to Mobility. We're going to be doing something a little bit different today. I just want to change up the mode we've been in. A lot of our work has been activation and movement and moving into positions. And I kind of just want to change that mindset for today's mobility session. So, having been cooped up, there's been a lot of stress that, whether or not we're conscious of it, is affecting our body. And um, that can cause a lot of either overwhelming feelings or um, frustrations with what our body can and can't do. If it's something we think we should be capable of and our body is too tired to do that for today. Um, just appreciating that our bodies are still healthy and working and here for us. They're still functioning and kicking COVID's ass. So appreciating what our body can do and not trying to force it into anything um, is our focus for today. So a lot of our movements in the past sessions have been a lot of repetition. Today we're going to be holding positions for a little bit longer and working our way into breathing and breathing into those positions and not forcing anything. I want you to be relaxed throughout this and really appreciate that your body can do this. So that being said, we're going to be holding each position for about a minute, well, for a minute, and I will give you that countdown. So we're going to start off nice and easy. I'm just going to start with child's pose. So with our knees on the ground, our butt is on our feet. And child's pose, usually our hands are out. Today I want to get a little more focused throughout our back. So we're going to drop our elbows down and sink them over our head. And we're going to hold this position for a minute. Try to keep those hips pulled back and your seat back on your heels. We're going to hold this for 50 more seconds. See if you can breathe into this, relax down. Try to ease your way, pull your hips back. You can get your forehead to the ground, feel a nice stretch through your lats, through that mid and upper back. And breathe through. Sink a little deeper with each breath. Good. Come on up. From there, we're going to go tabletop and sink forward. So with our hips still up in the air, our arms are going to come forward and our goal is to get our chest to the ground. Get it as far as you can. You get your forehead to the ground. If you have the mobility, your chin is going to be on the ground. And just hold into puppy dog for 1 minute. Focus on your breathing as it can be a little hard in this tension. Feel a nice stretch through your back. Good. Breathe into it. Try to sink a little deeper. Inch those arms forward. Hips are up in the air. Ten seconds. Good. Come on up. We're going to come back to that tabletop position. We're going to take our right arm, drive it through for thread the needle. We want to feel a stretch in the back of our shoulder and through our spine. Some people have their arm propped up here. I like getting a little extra stretch by putting my arm over my head and pushing my body through. And again, try to breathe deeper into this movement. Should feel a nice stretch right by your scap, and then all the way through your spine. If having your arm above your head is too much, we can bring it down and prop it in front of our face, or bring our forearm down. Totally up to you. And then be mindful of that breathing. Good. Come on up. We're going to do the same thing for our other side. Big breath and then sink down into that position. You can add tension in your back by pressing through with your arm, or bringing it above and twisting through. See where your body moves with this, if you can adjust. If you feel more tension moving in a certain direction and you want to lean into that, do so. Really push on focusing on that breathing, relaxing into this position. And come on up. Good. From there, I'm just going to settle back on our heels again. For this one, we're going to get a little bit more of a stretch through our shoulders and our pecs. I want your palms on the ground, and our goal is to get our pinkies to face each other. So our thumbs will be facing out. And if you want to see my hand position from here, really working on pressing through our palms, pushing our chest up, and getting a nice stretch through our chest and shoulders. You will feel a little bit of a stretch in that saddle position. But the main focus here is opening up that chest and your shoulders. And again, breathe through it. Take nice deep breaths. Push into that tension. Feel wherever your body feels that tension, breathe into it. Ten more seconds. Nice deep breaths. Good. Come on up. I'm going to work up into our upper back. So we're going to do eagle. We're going to cross our arms. So our right arm comes under our left. Our goal is to touch. If we can't do that, get wherever you can. If you need a rag to get this twist, that's fine. But I want you to feel a nice tension in your back, across that upper back, through your shoulders, across your scaps. We'll be holding this for 1 minute. And again, try to breathe into those places of tension. Use your breath to stretch it. Again, we're not forcing anything. We just want to breathe and find those points. Good. Come out slowly. We're going to do the same thing to the next side. So left arm comes under your right. Again, goal is to clasp hands. Mobility-wise, it would be palm to palm. I'm not quite there yet, so I'm just going to hold on to my thumb so I get nice tension and can maintain it easily. Again, if you can't get to this point, grabbing your forearm or wherever you can. Try not to let your shoulders shrug up into your ears. You want to keep them nice and low. Roll them down and back. Ten more seconds. Take a couple nice big breaths. Breathe into those points of tension. Good. Come out of that. We're going to come to a standing position. We're going to take a nice wide stance. And then we're just going to bring our hips back, lean down, and let our bodies roll into this position. If you can, try to get your forearms to the ground, or if you want a little more tension of the added weight, hold on to your arms and let your head drop. Should feel a nice stretch to your hamstrings, your low back. Let your head get heavy. And again, breathe into this. Try to get a little deeper with each breath. Let your head feel heavy, hanging low. Really feel your spine extend. 10 more seconds. Good. We're just going to walk over to one side. So whether that's your left or right, doesn't matter. We're going to tackle both sides. And again, just relax into one side. This will be more focused on whichever leg you're leaning into and then your low back. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds.